Hello all. Alright. Just making sure I got this all set up. Okay. Alright, whatever, let's shut that off. Hello everyone. I assume this is starting okay. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Oh, good. Okay. Hello. Yeah, it's doing a bit earlier than normal today, just because I have some stuff I'm doing later. I'm home alone today. Daughter's at school. My wife is she normally works remotely, but she's meeting her coworkers in the city today, so I'm all alone. And my daughter comes home from school around 2:30. So I figured if I'm going to do this, I need to do it earlier. So here I am. And I see a bunch of chat from first-time people, so I'm just going to scroll up, and we have a bot. Sorry, promotion, blah blah blah. Okay, how do I ban this person? All right, /ban, and they have a really annoying username. Let's see, I could just right-click on them. I think purge or delete. I'm just going to delete them. That didn't seem to work. All right, I'm just going to type it properly. VITALDEODORANTJ. G. Hopefully that's correct. Yep, they're banned. Okay, who else said hello? Who else is here? Admo PK, first time person. Hello, for Admo PK. Hey, I made it. And Trey Haru. Hello, Trey. Chef MD. You cook and you're a doctor? Is that how that works? Hello. Calavera Parlante. Hello. Nicoluffy? Is that how you say your name? Nicoluffy? That's first time person. Hello. Analog Limb. I like that. Oh my god, that is some of your names are amazing. Analog Limb. Love it. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Anyone else new? Blah blah blah. Little Rider. Hey there. Yeah. Little Rider is one of the beta testers. I assume it's you. I assume it's the same guy. It's one of the beta testers on Old Skies. Okay, just looking through the chat. And that's everyone. Like Nicholas, but with Luffy. Nicoluffy. Like Nicoluffy? Is that it? Okay, well, hello. Whoa, I almost just knocked over my tea with my gesticulating arms. That would have been tragic. All right, I'm going to take a sip. Alrighty. So yeah, happy belated birthday. Thank you. Yeah, that was about a month and a half ago, but thank you. I am going to be doing a few things. There's some art I'm going to import, and there is some bugs I'm going to try to fix. Not always easy to fix bugs on stream, but I'll do what I can. And failing that, I realize there's one recorded voiceover file that I have not edited yet. So I'm going to work on that one. In the meantime, let's see here. I'm going to bring open my Trello here. And I don't want, okay, I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm going to lug it over here, and I'm going to shrink the window. Let's see. Actually, first, let's import stuff. That's not really spoilery. So, okay, I'm going to bring it over here. This is the stuff that Ben has made. Whoops. Oh, come on. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. Gonna shrink that down. And oh yeah, this. He did a few things for me. Okay, so here we go. Liam. I think I'm going to turn on some music first of all. What I usually do, I have all of the every single Wadget Eye games piece, every single piece of music from every Wadget Eye game is in this folder. So I play it and hit shuffle, and it's shuffle, There we go. I think shuffle's on. Turn shuffle on. There we go. That's appropriate. It's the opening music for the first Blackwell Legacy. Okay, so let's open this up. All right, gonna sneeze. Excuse me. All right, Liam. This was my reference for Liam, and I think Ben did some Liam stuff. Let's see. It's in Pastureland, Liam. There's one that's his regular sprite, and I think I did his default talking. That's his default talking, and I think he might have done some others. Let me check. Let's see. Old Skies, graphics, characters, Liam. Did you do the other talking? No, just neutral. Okay, so Liam's already done, so I can mark him as done. Move here with implemented. Ooh, what is this? I think this is from Gemini Rue. I always wanted to be able to fly. Nope, Primordia. My mistake. They all blend together after a while. Otis. What do I have for Otis? I have a side view there, and I have one talk view. Do I have more? Whoops. I have all of them. Good. All right, let's see here. Now let me know if the I always get the sound mixing wrong. If the background music is too loud compared to my voice, whatever, let me know. Oh, the car music, the travel music from Technobabylon's amazing. Okay, so that's default. Let's do smiling. Let's bring that in. Liam. No, Otis. Otis, not Liam. Otis. So he's smiling. Yoink. Okay, that's smiling. And angry. Angry. And what else does he gets sad. Talk sad. And I think, what's the last mood? Surprise, which I always call OMG for short. It's quicker to type. So once in a while I do check the chat, so if you have any questions or want to say anything. Oh, bless you. I must have sneezed. Did I sneeze? Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you very much. Gemini Rue, love that one a lot. Levels are okay. Background music could come down. Okay, I could take the background down a little bit. Sure. Boop. Let me know if that's good. You remember Boryoku Danru? Yeah, that was my executive meddling decision, where we after like the dozenth time I misspelled Boryokuden, or I kept receiving emails, and like whenever I saw Boryokuden spelled by anyone else but us, it was always spelled wrong. And we just decided to change the name to something a little easier, hence Gemini Rue. And we did the same thing with Hob Sparrow. That was originally, and I still butcher this, I think Incantamentum is what it was called. And I never pronounced it or spelt it right for like a year. And eventually we just decided we should change this name. And we did, to Hob Sparrow, which, with all due respect, I think is a better name. Okay, so we've already got his default. So VT for view talk, Otis smile. All right, let's bring his smiling in. Where is he? Pastureland. Pastureland. Every single chapter title is some kind of time-based pun, and since it takes place on Coney Island near Astraland Park, I came up with the wonderful title, Pastureland. Let's see. Otis. Talk. Smile. Zoom. You can't really see it very well, even when you zoom in, but it makes it slightly easier to see. Whoops. It's better than when it's all the way, when it's 100% zoomed in. Up until maybe a year or two ago, it was really, really small. Look how small that is. It was always very hard to see. So now they created a zoom feature, which I really appreciate. So now that's left and right. Now what else? VT Otis angry. Grr, Otis angry. Angry. There's quicker ways to do this, but... And VT Otis sad. This is from Blackwell Legacy. I recognize this one. This is node space. This is when they go off. This is the void room. I always called it node space for some reason. I don't think I ever said that in the game, but it was always node space because it was like a node between one world and the other. All right, and he gets sad and he gets surprised. OMG. OMG. I don't know how thrilling this is to watch me do this. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Alright, so we got smile, angry, sad, surprised. Is there one that I'm missing? Let me look at some other characters. Sad. Nope, that's right. That's right. Including default. Yeah, that's 5 altogether. Okay, so now that the views are in, I need to assign them to the characters. So let's open up my talk. I call it Talkie Manager because I'm a professional. See Otis slot. Here we go. Okay. VT Otis mad, angry. VT Otis sad, smile, and OMG. So let's test that. I'm going to pause the music. What is this from? It sounds Shardlight-ish. Whoops. This is Rita, Second Encounter. Yep, that's Shardlight, all right. Okay, so now let's test that out. All right, I see some chat, but I'm going to test this out first. Let's see, I got my little test room here. Let's see, so who was I testing? It was Otis, right? It was Otis. Okay. Where are all the characters? So many characters, so many characters. Okay.
It's called freedom, Thea.
What?
Hey, Nazo, still keeping those skin mags under the rug. Listen,
Yeah.
I know how to live under the radar. I spent years studying this stuff.
He's got a weird line on some of his...
Years I didn't make a single blip in the time stream. Not one.
That's not bad. Okay. It works, at least. Ben might fix it. He might fiddle with it later, but it works. That's the important thing. So that's in the game now. Otis can talk. And let's see. Who is next? Otis. He's in. So let's move him for implemented. Marla. Marla. Do I have... Did I input? I imported some of Marla. Do I have more of Marla? Does she have other emotions besides default? Nope, she just has neutral. So she's done. She's in. Okay. At least everything. Let's see. And Evelyn. Do I have anything for Evelyn? Evelyn. Oh, I did some placeholder talk with her. So now I've got some real talk. Real talk. Let's get Evelyn in. Turn the music back on. Ah, yeah. This is nice and chill. Talk. Body default would be... talk. Here we go. Body. And her... I'll just replace the first one. This was just me making one up for... there we go. First frame, and then the rest. Slump. Alright, now... Where's her view? Here she is. Okay. Alright, so now she is going to talk. Okay, let's test her out. I see some chat here, so I'm just gonna scroll up the chat and see what we got. Well, first I'll test this first. Alright, test character, Evelyn. I need to need to find an easier way to do this. Okay, and tester.
Perhaps there's a timeline where
That's Sally Beaumont's voice. That one looks good.
Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. Look, Lisa, I can explain. I'm looking. Have you been clustered?
Yeah, that's I'm mostly looking to see it all connects properly, and it does. So that all works. So I'm pretty sure it'll work in the game. So let's see. I'm just gonna scroll up and see some chat. Adventure game hotspot. Oh my god, I'm in the presence of royalty. Hello, welcome. Okay, so I'm just, wow, there's a lot of chat that I missed. Lots of happy birthdays, thank you. Blessing me for sneezing, thank you. Let's see. Can't wait to play the game with commentaries. Oh, thank you. Yeah, commentaries are interesting because I started doing them because I was trying to make my first game, like, I wanted to give it some production value, like make it worth the price tag, because I had come from a freeware background. But people really seem to like the commentary, and I like recording it, so I can indulge in like total narcissism, talking about myself for several hours, and people like it. So win-win as far as I'm concerned. Coney Island worth visiting? Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Will you have the voice actors in the commentary? No. There's a bit of Sally in there because we talk about the character a lot. So sometimes I'll include some stuff from our sessions in the commentary where we discuss like some aspect of the character or something interesting. But for the most part, no. Because, I pay the actors to do the work on the game, and to do commentary, I'd have to pay them more. So I'm not doing that. And the commentary, like I just kind of, as I'm testing and something occurs to me, I just open up Audacity, hit record, and just start babbling. So commentary for me is very off the cuff, very spontaneous. There's not a lot of planning involved. I know some devs like to write everything out and say everything very clearly and distinctly, and that's not me. If you watch my streams, I don't necessarily speak very clearly. I over enunciate maybe, but I tend to babble and stammer and stuff like that. Let's see. Default needs to be called standard. Gotta have them. Oh, I see what you mean. Are you using AGS for Old Skies? Yes, I'm using AGS for Old Skies. I think for Unavowed there was another engine. Nope, same engine. AGS for both. I've never been, but you can bet that I will be if I ever make my way to that area. Oh, you're talking about Coney Island. I'm going to be spending a weekend in NYC this summer. Oh, cool. If you need a list of like Blackwell, Unavowed, Old Skies locations, let me know. I've been to the Statue of Liberty, but that was a long time ago. I've never been to the Statue of Liberty often. I've been maybe twice. I could see it from my roof. It's very, very tiny. I could see her in the distance, but I very rarely go there. Interesting that there are two options for lip sync, male and female. Yeah, because I wanted to test. I could test all the male characters with Sally's voiceover, but it just sounded weird. It's just funny. So I could do that. It's actually kind of amusing. Let's see. Sorry, Sally, if you're watching. Let's see. I'll turn up the volume here. Turning up the volume on my desktop's not going to do anything. I'll turn up the volume on the OBS. Okay, so let's see. What's the most inappropriate character, or the funniest? Let's go with Eddie, big burly guy with a cleaver. This might not work actually. There's some weird programming stuff with Eddie that might make him not work. Let's see.
Perhaps there's a timeline where that works.
Yeah, he's a little messed up, but that is kind of funny.
Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. Look, Lisa, I can explain. I'm looking. Have you been clustered? Dating him long? I really am sorry, Dr. Anderson. I'll find a way to get that lock open. What are you doing? Blast it to hell and back, that bloody idiot. Joe Anderson did a runner.
Anyway.
What do we do? That's why you did so.
I probably don't need... Oh, that's right. I forgot he walks. Haha. All right, I'll turn that volume back down again. I do this just as a test to see if the lip syncing and the character work. And I just picked some random lines from Sally and picked some random lines from one of the male characters just to kind of test it.
It's called.
But yeah, Eddie is a weird character. The way he's set up is very odd, so that's why he looks so weird. Anyway, yep, that's that's how that works. Let's see. I remember Dave saying he wanted to try another engine. I always say I'm going to try another engine with every time I finish a game. I swear, I'm like, this time I'm going to switch to something else, and then it doesn't, and it ends up not sticking, and too much time goes by, and I crawl back to AGS with my cap in hand, asking for forgiveness. His commentaries remind me of the DVD commentaries. That's exactly what they are. Commentaries are nice. They often give some interesting insight in the game dev process. I like to think so too. What's always funny is that people tell me they wish I didn't include spoilers in the commentary, but I don't know how I can discuss things without spoilers, and B, like, why are you listening to the commentary of the first time you play the game? That's something I always found funny. He made a jam version of Old Skies in Unity. Yep, that was a while. That was back in 2019. I made a little jam game in Unity using pre-bought assets from the Unity store. I made this little game, which was called Old Skies, and I released it under a pseudonym. If you go onto Game Jolt and look up Old Skies by Solomon Gillerny, Solomon because of King David, King Solomon, and Gillerny because of Bert and Ernie. Get it? Gil Ernie. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. You'll find it. It's very short. I made it very quickly, but the fact that I was able to make it, I remember thinking, I could totally make a full-sized game like this. Didn't happen. So, yeah. Dave's dad had a cameo in Resonance. Kind of. We based there was the president. You briefly see the president at the end of the game, and he looks like my dad, which, admittedly, now you look at that character, he looks more like me. Because I've got grayer hair now, and he now looks like me. Sally is good. Sally's really good. Sally, there's a reason why I love working with her. I'm just skimming through the chat again. Switched to Game Maker when I finished my game. I missed some AGS features. That's just it, yeah. A lot of when I tried using Unity and Adventure Creator, and all the things I kind of figured out in a weekend when I first picked up AGS were taking me weeks to learn in Unity. It was like a foreign language. I mean, it was literally a different language. Everything was so different that... And also we decided to go 3D, which maybe was a mistake. If I went back to Unity, I would try to do 2D, because at least I'm familiar with that. It was too many things I was unfamiliar with. And the one thing I really liked about it, though, the one thing I really wanted, is because in Old Skies, in the game, a lot of it is Fia walking around and talking to her handler in the future, whose name is Nazo. And so I wanted a lot of that, like walking around and exploring while talking to someone feeling. And it's a lot harder to do that in a standard adventure game. It's difficult to do. Is AGS worth learning? I mean, yeah, I would say so. It can be limited. But the thing about AGS, and this is what, I'll always stand by AGS, there is something very powerful in learning a tool or using a tool that knows exactly what you're trying to make. AGS knows you're trying to make a standard, a point-and-click, traditional 2D point-and-click adventure game. It knows what you're trying to make. And because of that, it gives you the tools to make that exact thing. And you can get a little complicated and fancy once you know the tools if you want to. I've gotten really complicated and fancy with it. But at the end of the day, the engine knows what I'm trying to make. And there's something very powerful about that. I mean, even if you use something like Adventure Creator in Unity, or Powerhoof or one of those, or PowerQuest, it's still Unity based. So it doesn't really know what you're trying to make. You have to be a lot more vigilant about saying, okay, this is how I treat hotspots, this is how I treat characters, that kind of thing. It can get, you have to have a lot more vigilance in how you organize everything, but AGS does all that for you, which I think is very powerful. It takes out a lot of the grunt work, and also I'm just used to it. It's just, every tool you find is going to have problems. Every single one. So there's always going to be something like, oh, I want to switch because it doesn't do this well. The trick is finding, what works for you. You're willing to forgo some features for others, that kind of thing. AGS, the main problems are portability. That's an issue. It doesn't port very easily. And it handles memory terribly. But with the adventure game, you don't need a lot of memory, so that's okay. And save game compatibility is annoying. That's a big issue as well. But everything else of like, 95% of the things it does are things I like. Maybe there's like 5% of things that I wish it would do, but everything else, like, I love about it. We all owe part of our projects in AGS to Crimson Wizard. Yeah, he's amazing. That guy is just, he's really, AGS owes him a lot. Anyway, what's next? Evelyn? Did I just do Evelyn? Evelyn. Yeah, she talks. I just did Evelyn. Who's next? Nathan. Did I do Nathan? I haven't imported Nathan at all. Okay. I like Nathan because he doesn't walk. All right. Oh, whoops. I need to import his sprites first. I'm going to bring back the music. Ooh, Abandoned Factory in Technobabylon. All right. What do adventure game dialogue trees look like? I can show you how it looks in AGS. Everyone looks differently. Here's all the dialogues, like Liam 1. You talk to Liam and it opens up this. And then here's all of the various options. And these 3 check marks are the ones that open up right away. So when you go to this dialogue tree, these 3 are viewable. Plus, and so, as you click on them, like I think it was 17, 18, and 19. Yeah, so here's 17, goes through it. And here's my command. This is one of my custom commands called one dialogue, which basically it removes every single dialogue, it turns off every single option, and then turns on one. So then it just, it plays everything, and it just goes right to dialogue 20 and plays what's there. And then it opens up 3 more of them. So that's how I do it. Every engine and every person does it differently. What was it doing? Nathan. All right. Nathan. So here's his side view because he doesn't walk, so he just has his regular side view. Nathan. Yes. Very dapper looking guy in the future. And then talk. He's got his talk body and his default. I think we only have his default. Yeah, only his default so far. That's fine. This is definitely Primordium music. Now go to the views. Nathan. Okay. That's V Nathan. Easy. I'm turning down the volume on my end because it's a little distracting for me. Again, let me know how the volume mix is. I can never quite tell. What sounds good for me is not always good for everyone else. Let's see. Nathan's side. Yes, for now this is just him. Because of the way I coded this, every character needs 7 directional loops. So even though he doesn't walk, I'm still got to put them in or else the game will crash. Um, and let's see, VB for his body, Nathan. Let's see, so I put that in. Whoops. So when he talks, his sprite gets replaced by a headless version and a talk Nathan, and then another sprite. His head gets a separate head gets stuck there instead. So VT Nathan default. Excuse me. Oh, one thing I need to do, which I almost completely forgot. Streamer mode. Streamer mode. That is where I turn all the dialogue in the game turns to gibberish. So that way it minimizes spoilers. So yeah, let's... So right now, let's see if Nathan got imported right. For various technical reasons, I can't look at him on that debug room. But he's at the very beginning of Pastureland. Oh, huh? Okay, no, that was my placeholder character. Whoops, I forgot to actually change him. That was a character from a different chapter that I used in place of Nathan. So I'm just gonna fix that. Let's see. Okay, Nathan. Yeah, I used a character named Brian instead. So those of you who have tested the game are probably laughing at seeing Brian instead. Nathan, VB Nathan. Okay. Okay, let's see. VT Nathan default. Actually, I got to give him all the default because I don't think he... No, he doesn't have any other emotions, so I got to set all the emotions to his default. Let's see if that works. That should switch it over. Hello, Ancastasia. Ancastasia. He can talk. He can talk. He can talk. He can sing. All right. Yes. Pastureland. There he is. Fee, Feegle, Weeble, Fluffo, Waffy. Yeah. And then she walks in, and they all try to talk. That all works. Okay. He doesn't have a shadow. He needs a shadow. I'll give him a shadow. Let's see. Okay. Turn that back on. Animations. Play shadow? Is that the command? Here we go. How do I do this? Shadow place. Okay. How do I do this one? Alright. Okay, if room equals the jump room, the future jump room. Okay. Place shadow. Because Nathan's only in that room. Nathan, let's give him shadow number 5. That should work. I think. Let's see. I think vampires have shadows. It's reflections they don't have. I'm not sure. The lore is very muddled. There. The shadow's completely wrong. Okay, that I gotta fix. Sometimes like the sprites are just different sizes, and it just doesn't quite. It doesn't quite work, and then I gotta adjust them. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Oops. Else if this character equals C Nathan, offset Y. I always forget if I have to go up or down. Do I do negative or positive? I always forget. I'm going to do negative and see what happens. Negative 20. If it goes that way, I'll make it jump quite a bit to see if it goes up or down. Okay, it went up, but way too high, so I am going to change that to 10 and see if that works. This is Blackwell Legacy. Nope, still needs to go down quite a lot. Wait, what? It barely moved at all. Okay, I'm confused. I am very confused by that. Offset Y. Oh, because I did negative before. Let's just try 10. See what I think. The way I set this up is so bizarre. I always forget every time I put in a new shadow. I always forget exactly how I'm supposed to do it, and then I have to fiddle with the numbers. All right, almost. Let's see. Maybe 5. Hello, Frankie 800. Yargle Bargle still has better dialogue than Elder Scrolls. Oi, oi, oi. How do I edit the voice files? I do edit the voice files myself. I use Audacity. All right, that's close. That's very close. Maybe it needs to move down just slightly. Maybe just bring it down to 3, and it needs to move the offset X needs to be bumped over by I think maybe about 50. Moving it over by Y requires less, like the like incrementally. If you just change the number by slight amount, seems to look like it's up a lot higher. But the X is like I have to use big numbers. I don't know if that made any sense. Sorry, not quite. Nope. Maybe about half that. 25. One thing I like about programming graphic adventures is I don't need to code a lot of AI. Yes. Probably could have done this a smarter way by like... okay, nope, that's too far over. I guess... let's try 10? Who did the character illustration in the start menu? Depends how you look at it. If you've seen the official poster art, that was done by a guy named Ivan Yulinov. Let me see. Can I? Yeah, here we go. This is the one that it originally was. If you've seen the marketing for it, it's this one. But throughout the game, she changes her outfit, and we decided to. Whenever she changes her outfit, the opening menu outfit changes as well, which I think is a neat thing. And Ben did all the alterations. So Ivan did this originally, but then I just have a key here. Ben did all the various alterations and things. So, where was I? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, needs to move down just a touch. Why? You know what? That just makes no sense. I'm so confused. All right, so 0. I coded this so weird. I don't even... It's like I coded the shadows for Unavowed way back when, and I still like am not 100% sure how they work. That will work. Oh, you know what it is? I see what it is. Okay, Ben changed the way he did the character feet, and now the feet are too wide. They're too far apart for the shadow to cover the whole thing. So yeah, I need to make bigger shadows. That's what I need to do. Maybe make this -5 or -3. And I need to change Nathan's position in the room because he's standing too high. Let's see. It's the future Chrono Zen jump room. See, Nathan, place at +5. That should do it. You've been playing Unavowed on your Steam Deck. Awesome. I haven't actually played it on the deck yet. I own a deck. Finally got one. But I haven't actually played it on the deck. James Spanos, who sometimes comes to these, I don't know if he's here right now. He, yeah, that's a better position. I need to give him a better shadow because it's too small. It's too small. That's why it doesn't look quite right. Okay. Anyway, I could fiddle with this forever. I'm gonna try one more number, and then I'm leaving it at that. I'm just leaving it at -8. Oh, the main menu robot in Detroit Become Human. That was amazing, wasn't it? That was so clever. Okay, nope, that didn't work at all. Okay. All right, I'm just going to keep it here. All right, Nathan's done for now. I can fiddle with that forever. Okay, who's next? Nathan is in. Bam. All right, and Evelyn, she's also in, so I'm going to move her. Oh, and all the Otises. All the Otises. I will move all of the Otises over to moved here. Talk smiling. Talk smiling. He talks smilingly. Oh, what music is this? Prison cells. I don't know what game this is from. This might be the New Guys. Yep, Chris Morrison. It's the New Guys. Which I still have a tremendous fondness for. Okay, so now a few gestures for Fia. Ben has had to redo all of Fia's gestures, I think, 8 times. Sorry, Ben, I love you. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Fia has many outfits. She has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 outfits, technically 9. I gave her pajamas to go to bed with, but she doesn't walk around in them, so that's okay. Let's see. Denim. Okay, for her her 90s outfit. So let's see. This is Shrug. Oh, this is Blackwell. Can't ever forget this music. Let's see. 1993. Shrug. Here we go. And then she also hand on hip. Hand hip. 35 people are here. Awesome. Hello, 35 people. I don't know how exciting it is watching me make this 2D character put her hand on her hip. Alright, so now we gotta give her a view. Oh, I love this music. Which one is this from? I think this is from Epiphany. Yep, flashback 1931. That's da 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 da. Okay, view G for gesture. Fia 1990. Shrug. Da 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 da. Love this music. Oh my god. Okay, so now she got that view in, and VG 1990 hand hip. I used to know a girl named Barbara Genevieve, and we called her BG. So now I say BG, but that's VG, not BG. So I can't type VG without thinking of my friend BG. Not the band. I never think of the band, but I think of my friend. Alright, so those views are in. Now I need to connect them via slot. Here we go. Fia handles differently than everyone else. There's like two types of characters in this game. If there's a character, like I could set up all the like characters like, all right, this one, I love you Primordia, but some of this music is a little hard to focus with. There we go. Like here, like this character Dion, he never changes his outfit. He never changes his costume. So I can just set all of his stuff here. His talking view, his expression view, his gestures, done. But for characters that change their costume, I have to enter in their information in a completely different way. So I have to find Fia. Let's see. Because it has to check what outfit they're in first. Here, Prohibition, her 2040s corporate outfit, her Y2K 2001 outfit, and here we go, 1990. Okay. So, gesture, VG Fia hand hip, Fia 1990 hand hip. and then VG Fia 1990 Shrug. Yeah. All right, let's see if those work. I know there's a bunch of chat. This is the first relaxing thing you do in months, Karim Shot. Listening to my stammering, babbling voice helps you relax. Maybe I should talk slower and do like a more ASMR kind of thing. I should do that. I should talk slower. I've been told my voice is quite soothing when I focus and talk slow. Okay, so go to her outfit. Come on, there we go. She does walk. I forgot I added a walking for this. Okay, that's great. So now I want to test her gestures. Let's see. Where is it? Gesture tester. Shrug. Yep, she shrugs like a total champ. And hand hip. There we go. And I think for folding arms, I think I used one of her different outfits for this just as a placeholder. Yep, there she goes. She switches to a different outfit just so I can have it in there. What else? Chin scratch. Yep, there's her chin scratching, but a different outfit. Okay, so those are in. Hooray. That was easy. Move here. And move here. Fireworks. That's a bit complicated. I'm going to hold off on that for now. So that's everything there. Now let me look at the bug list and see if there's anything I can fix on stream. Let's see. So this is all my bugs. I divvy it up by chapter. On May 20th, this is all going to go kablooey, so I need to find another solution. Pretty much I have everything broken up by chapter, and then the testers mark down their bugs here. Let's see. I'm going to sort them by newest. Okay. Some of these were simple. Okay, VO says that's a lie. Okay, that's easily fixed. Some of these are voiceover bugs. Easily fixed. I like those. Okay, so that was Brian. And let's see. He says here he's supposed to say the word liar, but instead
that's a lie.
He says that's a lie because we changed it on the fly. So I'm just going to change that to that's a lie! Exclamation point. Done. And I'm going to mark that as fixed. All right, here's another one. Uncle gave a sizable amount of money to this arena. The line for this says, what? Oh, that one might be hard to find. Let's see. Where did the speech center? Okay, I'm going to close up all these tabs because it's hard to find. Okay.
That's a lie.
I wouldn't worry about, if you're worried about spoilers, I'm going to say, the thing about this game is that, it's going to be, there's still quite a ways to go in terms of production. So, everything you see is going to be out of context. And also, because it's time travel, a lot of things change. So even if you hear something spoilery like, oh my god, XYZ is dead, they might not stay dead. Or it depends on time travel, stuff like that. So the spoilers aren't as spoilerific as they might seem. But this is pretty harmless. Let's see. Sizable amount of money to this arena.
Well...
Damn it. Okay. What?
Well...
All right, now I got to find where that line is, and what... All right, let me see. I'm there. Via scripts. I got to look through the scripts and find that line. Uncle gave. Okay, not in script 10. Via script, maybe it's in script 9. Whoops. Here we go. Line 1557. Okay, so okay, what did I put under 1557? 1557. Nothing. It's not there. All right. Let me see if I actually saved it under that name. Okay. It's a little puzzle here. Let's see. Go to Old Skies, Speech, FIA 1557. Okay, I saved it in the folder.
Your uncle gave a sizable amount of money to this arena.
And there we go. So I just need to replace the line number, and I'm good to go. All right, where is it?
I have proof. See this? Well...
So it was 1557, so I just changed that. 1557. And that should fix it. Gotta refresh it.
Your uncle gave a sizable amount of money to this arena.
There we go. Thank you. Right, so what's next? There was another similar one like that. I'll fix that one. You go into Eddie's apartment at night, take the ledger, you interact with the loose board, you nick the ledger, it makes the graphic of the open disappear, and then Fia says she better close it, so she bends down again in the sound place, but the graphic's already been undone. Ooh, okay. Alright, what did I do there? Alright, let's see. It was under Times Champion, Inman House, not Inman House, it was Fish Market, Flat in April. Okay, so, yeah, that I don't need. So I need to set up a variable before I, let's see. Okay, what is it that I need to do? All right. So I need to set the chapter state to that in order to test this bug. So I need to remember to remove this. Okay, but I'm going to add a little bit of redundancy. Player previous room equals our intro. So if the previous room is the main menu, that means I zapped myself to this room from the main menu. Then I'm gonna chapter set. Whoops. I have to do it here. I have to do it here for annoying reasons. Okay, what was it? State times champion. Learn compartment. Okay. 165. I don't know if this makes any sense. Okay, so this is the only way I can, because you have to. There's a secret compartment you open, and you have to learn about the compartment before you can open it. So, let's try that. I see a bunch of chat, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Okay, so I got to go to room 55. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so here is the secret compartment is here, which I need to make the hotspot bigger. Okay, so I click on it. She opens it,
I'll just
and she takes it.
probably should close this.
Oh, it disappeared before she could close it. Okay, I see what happened. And apparently, I need to fix my my streamer mode code, because apparently, if the character has voice acting, it plays the word properly. I gotta fix that. Okay, so she says she'll nick it. Okay, I'll nick that. Okay, so she bends down, turns on the open compartment frame. It opens. She bends. She takes it. Aha, here we go. I'll just remove that, and that should fix it. But I need to test that again to see if it works. So apologies if there's very, very minor out-of-context spoilers. because I. Okay, room 55. Because that line didn't have voiceover, so it turns it into gibberish. But this, let's see. Okay.
I'll just
She takes it, and
Probably-
then there we go. Perfect. Bug fixed. Actually, it was whoops. I don't know if you're still here, Little Rider. I don't know if this was one of your bugs. Nope, Liz Walsh's. I don't know if Liz Walsh is here. Sometimes Liz comes. All right, so that one's fixed. Let's see. That was a warning. Next one won't be. Okay, what's up with that one? Something's up with the voiceover there. That character is Simon. Simon. Next one won't be.
I won't begrudge her that. And you shouldn't. That was a warning. Next one won't be. Leave us alone.
Aha. Okay. Stick that on there, and that should fix it. Done. Vio says she hates me. Okay.
Yeah, she hates me. Minna too. They all
Oh, right.
hate me.
Because I changed the gender of a character, and I forgot to change it in the script, but I remembered when we recorded the voiceover. So I'll fix that. That's easy. No VO for this line. Yeah, not every Thea line is voiced yet, so I'm going to mark that as kicking it down the road because, let's see. Thank Roma. I wasn't sure that would work. Oh yeah, because we originally there's an interesting slang in the game which I like, where uses famous cities as swear words, and it's what the swear means is based on like the city's like biggest stereotype, like Chicago. Like if you call someone a Chicago, it means they're very corrupt. You're Yuma. Oh, thank Yuma. Yuma is the hottest city in the U.S. So I think I just say it means like hell. Like what the Yuma are you doing? And originally I had thank Roma because Vatican's in Rome. So like thank like it's like you're saying thank God, but like there's Roma is also a marginalized group, so I probably shouldn't do that. So we changed it to Florence instead. So I should. Oops, it's Chloe who says that. Let's see. She says it a few times.
Thank Florence.
Yeah, she says Florence instead of Roma. Did I spell that right? Oh my god, I forget how you spell Florence. How do you spell Florence? I spelled it right. Okay.
Thank Florence. I wasn't sure that would work.
There we go. Alright, so that one's done. Hurrah. Let's move that to fixed. If my house view says gonna get blown up in a week.
But if I knew my house was gonna get blown up in a week, I wouldn't bother fixing it up either.
In a week. There we go. Fix that one. Alleged. I spelled alleged wrong. Okay. Thank you. I like these are nice, easy fixes. I like these bugs. They're just typos. Okay, alleged.
There's a photo of your family hanging inside the home of their alleged leader.
Alleged or alleged, whichever. That one's fixed. Fia's corpse clings to the wall. She does die occasionally. Oh, I see why. I know why that happens. Okay. There's a moment when she dies, but if she's standing too close to the wall, she clips through the wall. Okay. Not really a spoiler. Fia dies a lot in the game. I've actually mentioned this a lot on social media and the marketing. Fia dies a lot. All right, so that okay, first of all, I want to get rid of this. All right, let me see if I can recreate that real quickly. But first, let me look at the chat. Let's see. I'm just scrolling up. Lots of chat. Are you using any AI to create my games? Absolutely not. Let's see. There's a lot of chat I missed, so apologies if I don't get all of it. Let's see. I think I'm playing the bundle around that time. It's too hard to find, that's a lie. There's a YouTuber who never edits the scripts after recording the voiceover, and I love noticing the little things he did on the fly. Yep. Not XYZ, they were my favorite character. Yes, sorry. Alright, I'm just skimming through here. Daedalus: A New Beginning was a pretty good time travel game. I've never played it. I've always meant to. But I never did. Yeah, Daedalus is kind of... I don't know what they're doing now. I know they did Gollum, but I don't know what they've done since. Let's see. English Haunting is out tomorrow. Oh, okay. I was looking forward to that one. I played the demo. I really liked it. Let's see. Like Nuke in Techno Babylon. Yes, exactly. It's always good to invent your own swears. You call someone in New York, it means they're deluded and think their pizza is better than he does. I don't know. If you're so New York. I don't know. I guess it's like, if in terms of like the logic of the game world, New York is the financial capital. So it would have something to do with finance, or I don't know, being business savvy. That's how I would look at it. All right, and I caught up with the chat. Perfect. Now let's go back to room 55. All right, so she walks in. And I think let's see. There we go. And I think that's when he wakes up and hits you. There we go. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to cheat. So the photograph, because it cuts to a close-up. So before the close-up goes away, I'm going to bump Fia a little bit to the left. This is a total cheat. I'm going to bump her like about 150 pixels to the left. And that's a total cheat. Who's calling me? Spam. Mr. Spam, likely. Okay. Oh, you know what also is? She's also too high up. So I'm going to fix that. Y equals Sophia Y plus, I don't know, like 15 maybe? Let's see if that works. Oh, whoops. I know what I did wrong. Okay. I know what I did wrong. Okay. All right. All right, here's what I'm going to do. All right, I don't like coding things twice, so I'm going to bump that up here. Let's see what. Okay, bump that here. No. All right. What did I do? Okay, let me. I knew I did it like that for a reason. Okay, that's fine. I'm curious how you generally respond from playtesters getting stuck on a puzzle. I mean, honestly, like they. I like it when playtesters get stuck on a puzzle, because when they're stuck, they will try the weirdest stuff and find the best bugs that I never would have even considered. So I love it when they get stuck. I will help them out. I will give a hint if needed, but I prefer them to try to figure it out for a while, because they'll try, you know, all sorts of things to solve it, and they'll uncover lots of interesting bugs, or they'll think of something that should have worked, and I need to put some kind of response in there. So I love that. But if they're stuck, I'm going to give them a hint. That's no problem. Okay, that's a little too far, and I accidentally kept her head. Okay, this is dumb. What am I doing? She doesn't have to be that close to the picture. She could just walk, and she could just walk a little farther away. So yeah, she's going to walk 100. Her position's going to be slightly different. What's wrong with me? I'm making things much harder for myself. There we go. So she'll just walk to a different position, and that's where she'll be. And when she dies, she'll be in the right spot. Okay. Is there a good source to learn gaming code WEG uses without paying? I mean, the only way to... I just used Adventure Game Studio. I'm obviously not going to share my source code. But I just learned as I was doing it, and it's Adventure Game Studio. So, whoops! Dang it. Okay, now she dies in a different spot. All right, time rewinds. That needs to be faster. I'm aware. Okay. Yeah, basically, whenever she dies, she gets rewound, but keeps all of her knowledge of everything that happened. So. It gives her a very lackadaisical attitude towards death, which I've always found funny. And let's see if she dies in a good spot. There we go. Not quite. She needs to be slightly lower. She needs to be slightly lower. There we go. Or maybe it's just because she dies. I can maybe cheat her a little bit as she dies. So she, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that looks terrible. All right, I'm going to cheat that. Here's what I'm going to do. 80 light. Right. Cleaved die. Blast it. All right, I'm going to have her walk. Bump left. 100. I'm going to... Okay. X minus 100. Y plus 10 to get her out of range of that stupid door frame. Because Jesus Christ. WEG style? I mean, there's some tutorials on AGS. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to have double focus on me and the chat, on the game and the chat right now. Whoops. Okay. All right. Derpity derp, 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 derp. Perfect. Now her shadow just needs to be fixed. I will deal with that. I have a. It's funny because I look at Unavowed. Whenever I watch Let's Plays or replay Unavowed, I see the shadow do all sorts of weird things. And it never bothered me. It didn't bother me when making Unavowed. But now when I play Old Skies, it bothers the crap out of me. Yeah, the shadow not, kind of disappears. It makes her look like she's levitating, doesn't it? I will fix that later. That is whatchamacallit. That's polish. I'll fix that later. Fia's VO for this is just her ugging. Oh, blast it. I don't know which one that is, because she says blast it constantly.
Blast it. Not again.
She says blast it all the time.
Oh, blast it.
Oh, blast it. Are you... Oh, blast blast it.
Oh wait, I'll just find Fia saying it. Okay, and there should be a little fewer of them.
Blast it. Oh, blast it.
So apparently one of them,
Blast.
she says "ugh" instead of the actual line. There we go. Okay, it's this one. Okay, so now I got to remember this one. Wait, no, where is it? Okay, it's this one here. All right, so now I got to replace it with one of the proper ones.
Oh, blast it. Oh,
Oh, blast it. Not again.
Okay, one.
Oh, blast it.
There we go. I'll use this one. 6 to 11. So that should work. Where is it? What? No, I'm confused.
Oh, blast it.
Okay. 6 to 11. That's it. So what?
Oh,
blast it.
Okay, 256.
oh, blast.
Okay, it's this one. Why? Oh, I know. Okay, I gotta save it and refresh it for it to go to the proper thing. Okay. Sorry, I know this sometimes. I always feel like I need to explain everything I'm doing, when some of you just keep me on for background. So I gotta do that again.
Blast it.
256.
Oh, blast it.
All right.
Oh, blast it.
So it's 6211, 6211, 6211. No, it's 256, I think. Let me double check.
Oh,
blast it.
There we go, 256. Okay, that should do it. Oh, blast it. Oh, blast it. Oh, blast it. And I see some chat. Let's see. You don't need to pay much at all to learn code these days. You can take CAS 50 from Harvard for free. Yes. Art looks so good. Thank you, Ruby. I'm excited too. The art is amazing. I agree. Sorry, Dave. I should have said WEG style, not your. It bothers the Washington, D.C. out of me. You know what? I actually did for a amalgam of the word shit. I looked up what area of the United States produces the most manure, and what came up was Grundy County, Iowa. And for obvious reasons, I decided not to use that. Those of you who know Francisco Gonzalez of Grundislav Games knows why. So instead I just used Des Moines, because Iowa is the state that produces the most manure, and Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, so bam. Did AGS have an update that allows 1080p resolution? Nope, 1080p was always there. It was always an option. No one really used it, but it was always there. It's just most people just by choice went lower. But 1080p was always there. I appreciate the explanation. I don't remember what I explained, but you're welcome. And I've caught up with the chat. Lovely. What's next? I spelled ragdoll, and it should be ragdoll. That's easy to fix. Huh? Oh, whoops. Current search in the project. The game is so big it takes forever to search it. Ragdoll. Each individual chapter of this game is probably about as long as an average Blackwell game. So in case you're wondering why this game has taken so effing long to make, that's why. I got a little carried away. Sometimes you don't realize how big it is until you start making the thing. Nozzle line with no VO. get out of here before he wakes up again. When does that happen? That's a Nazo line, apparently. So let's go to Nazo. Whoops. He doesn't actually say the line. Not all of Nazo's voice is in the game, so I am going to mark that as... No, not fixed. But it's definitely not fixed. Move it to kicking it down the road. It's not something I need to fix yet. But I'll look at that list later, and okay. When you exhaust all your dialogue options with Simon and Paula, you get to leave. Some vocalized dialogue happens between Fia and Chloe, except this line is vocalized normally. They're correct. Okay. All right, what's the line? We'll try another angle. Oh, that's a Fia line.
Not yet. We'll try another angle. Let's leave them for now.
Okay, so now I need to, first of all, make that subvocal, and I need to process that line so she subvocalizes it. Okay, open Fia. Oh my god, there's so many files in here. It just takes forever. Here we go.
Not yet.
All right, so here's my guy. First of all, I have an equalization radio effect. Normalize it. Whoops. It's not quite what I meant to do. Duplicate it. Add the echo. Normalize it. Normalize it. Bring them back together. Normalize it again.
Not yet. We'll try another angle. Not.
Okay, no, I screwed that up. Dang it. Okay. Okay, I won't normalize it till I finish. I think that's the trick. Been a while since I've done this. Okay. There we go. Nope.
Not yet.
Why is it so low? All right, it's here we go. Bring all that back up and then bring this back up.
Not yet. We'll try.
Okay, I messed this up bad. Let's see. Okay, there was a trick to this. Do I just add the radio effect here and then normalize it? No.
Not yet.
All right, how did I do this? Oh my god. How come I forget how to do this? All right, add the radio effect. Duplicate it. Add the echo. Whoops. Duplicate it. Add the echo. There we go.
Not yet. We'll try another angle.
Okay. And then if I just normalize them. Okay, and then render them. And then it still brings the volume down to a ludicrous degree.
Not yet. We'll try another angle. Let's leave them for now.
Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I need to find an unprocessed version of that file and do it from there. That's why it's not working right. Okay. So I got to go into the voiceover. Spliced. Let's see. Oh crap, what session was it? I have no idea. Now I got to find that line. Try another angle. Let's leave them for now. Okay. So now I got to do my detective work again, look through all the scripts until I find the right line. Try another angle. Okay, perfect. Oh, but I didn't name it. Okay. Oh, but it was in session 10. Okay, that makes things easier. It was in session 10. So, and it was line number 4349.
Not yet.
There we go.
We'll try another angle.
Okay, that's completely unprocessed. So now I can do the radio effect, duplicate it, add the echo, and then bring it back. And now I can normalize it and then add my...
Not yet. We'll try another angle. Let's leave them for now.
There we go. That's a lot cleaner.
Not yet. We'll try another angle. Let's leave them for now.
Perfect. Okay, that's done. So now I'm going to save that in... I wish there was a way to do audio effects within AGS. Okay, that's part of the 5% that of things that I wish it did, or I wish it did differently, because this gets very frustrating when I want to change an audio effect like this. Oh, I can't open it because I have it open in AGS. Sorry. All right, let's save that, X out of that, and now save it again. All right, I have now, because now for some reason it thinks it's still open, I got to exit out of AGS entirely for it to work. Let's try that again. And now it's saved. Awesome. All right. Okay. That one's fixed. All right, I'll deal with that later. Oh, it's YouTube. Apparently I'm sequence breaking because she's acting like I went to his house first. Huh. Okay, that is a mistake. He shouldn't be there. That I will fix later because there's a bit more involved. VO says, look, I'm fighting tonight. Okay. Fighting tonight. Okay.
Nothing. Look, I'm fighting tonight. End of story.
Okay, look, I'm fighting tonight. I'm usually not that precious about that kind of stuff, but if someone calls me on it, I'm going to fix it. I bet you're good. Okay.
Too bad. I bet you're good.
Oh, he says, bet you're good, but it's, I bet you're good. Fine, I'll fix it, because I'm a pro. Fine. Privileged. I spelled privileged wrong. Okay, fine, I'll fix it. That's priv?
Well, just to warn you, they...
No.
I'm sure Nozzo did, but he'd say that's privileged information.
Oh crap, how do you spell privileged? Dictionary.com. No results. Did I mean privileged? Yes, I did. Alright, so show me the word, please. Thank you. Boop. That's fixed. These are nice and easy. I like these. Alright. Oops, go back to the Trello. Go back to the Trello. Mark that as fixed. What's next? Okay. Game crashes here, so that needs to be fixed. He keeps shadowboxing during his big confession scene. Okay. That, all right, let's see here. I'm going to look at the chat because I see some chat. I saw you're on the schedule for the AGH convention in Seattle. Myself and some effort be there. Oh, cool. Look forward to seeing you. I know that the Adventure Game Hotspot, someone from there was here. I don't know if they're still here. That's after you open the secret compartment in Eddie's place. Okay, I'm not sure what that's referring to. I think this will be the first AGS game with a load screen. It doesn't actually have a load screen. Although there's some big animations that do occasionally slow things down if you have a lot of back processes running. So I need to probably figure out, there is a way to preload stuff, and I probably need to look into how to do that. I think there's a bunch of self-vocalized lines that haven't been processed yet. There's a lot, and there's no way to do them globally. I just gotta do them all as they come, and I'm sure I'll forget them. and hopefully the game doesn't launch. But even if it does, I can just fix them and release a patch. Pixie Cow, hey, hey. Hey Christine, hope Mini Dave is having a great birthday. Mini Dave? I'm not that little. Come on. It's always appreciate subtitles that match correctly. First time chat. Rhymes with orange. Hi, Rhymes with orange. That's an awful word to spell. I don't believe anyone who says they can. I don't know which word you're referring to. I assume you mean privileged. And Seiko Fish? I am almost positive you've been on one of these streams before, haven't you? Or just do I see you everywhere else? I don't know if you've been on. I could swear you've been here before. I might be wrong. I know I've seen you on like the forums and Discord and everything else. But I guess welcome to the Twitch stream. Okay, what's next? Right. Okay. The boxing. Let's see. That is in the gym in April. And there's a certain flag that needs to be set for when that happens. I think it's... What is it? Win fight. Here it is. Okay. All right, so I got to be super careful. I need to remove this once I'm done testing it. Player, previous room, equals our intro. Chapter set. Okay, let's see if that works. Crick. Ooh, 41 people watching. Hello all. Okay, and what room was it? It was 17. Yep. Oh my god, he's still doing his shadow boxing. I added that animation recently. And it crashes. Oh my god, that's hysterical. Oh my god. That is hysterical. That is unintentionally funny. Okay, so Shadowbox is set to true. I obviously need to set that. I'm gonna watch that again. That was hysterical. Oh my god, he's just like. Oh my god, what the crap? He's just casually shadowboxing on this guy's chest and then punches him in the face. And then it crashes the game. Oh my god, I'm crying. Jesus Christ. Alright. Almost seems ashamed to fix that bug. Alright. Okay. I know how to fix this. Okay. Let's see. Shadowbox. Let's see. Okay, here. Shadowbox equals false. Sigh. All right, let's see. Hey, Electric Dragon. Oh my god. All right. Yep. Now they're just talking, and punch. Whoops. But he does kind of a thing twice. So I need to fix that. Okay, so he punches him. Hurts. Face right? Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay. Here's the animation where he gets into his crouch. He punches, he goes down. Simon. Okay, let me see which which loop that is. That's in Times Champion. Simon as a boxer. Which loop was that? Was that 20? Okay, 20. Reverses. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay. All right. Punches. Okay, plays 10. Then it plays 19? What's 19? Okay, that's going into the crouch. That needs to be played in reverse. Aha. Okay. Eat backwards, so that should work. Someone just made a clip of me. Oh, thank you. Orthogonal caster. Hello, Firehair 12,000. Your names, guys. Let's see. Punch, and he stands up. Perfect. I need to play with the timing later, but it's at least the core bug. The core bug is fixed. That was funny. Paula seems to have flickering freckles on her face when she's sitting on the fish market counter. What? All right, I'm skipping that one. Okay, I fixed this one. He does the planning and high-level logistics, and I deal with the...
He does the planning, the high-level logistics, and I deal with the actual situation on the ground.
Okay, we do need the we are. Did I not include that? Dang it. Okay. All right. Where is that in the script? We are. Nope, not in the script 10. Via script 9. We are. Yes, here we go. All right. All right. So it's towards the end of script 9. Okay. Or session 9. Easy to find. Okay. Voiceover. I'm going to blindly assume that I edited it. Let's see. Oh, crap. I got to re-download these. That's great. I didn't process that one. It's edited. Via 9. Oh, good. It's not uploaded to Dropbox. Okay. So it's almost at the very end of the script, so I can just zip ahead all the way down here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Nope, it comes before that. All right, it's before that. Let's see. Okay, that's here on page 21. Where is it? Logistics. She said logistics. Logistics. Here we go. Here does the high-level planning. Okay. So I need to find this line. Oh, it's practically at the end. Okay, it's like almost at the end. All right, where's that? Okay, a little earlier than that. Okay. Okay, it's... All right. Oh, here we go. It's coming up. There we go. She says we are. I knew I remembered, wouldn't have forgotten to splice that out. Okay. Edit that a bit. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, so I have my little processing macro, which should work. Let's see. I think it was Alt-P.
We are. He does the
Yeah, that's it. I think apply macro. Yes. Okay, that's the one I used for FIA. So I need to clean that up just a touch. Alright. Get rid of all these little clicks.
We are. He does the planning, the high-level logistics, and I deal with the actual situation on the ground.
Perfect. Edit out that breath at the end.
Ground.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I have another macro that I put on top of it. And then I am going to save that as, what did I end up saving it as? 4328. Okay, I'm going to have to remember that. 4328. 4328. Actually, I'm going to copy and paste it because I have to exit out of AGS or it won't save. 4328. Via 4328. Bam. Okay, fixed. Boop. All right. It shouldn't be capitalized. Oh, come on. Who submitted this bug? No, I'll fix it. Was it you, little writer? No, it was Liz Walsh. It's okay. I'm joking. All right. I'll just... I wrote... Okay, how I write my scripts. I write them in, like... various whatever docs like Microsoft Word, like Apple, like the Note app on my iPad or Google Docs, whatever, and then I will copy them into AGS and format them properly and probably rewrite it and do some editing while I do that. And then when I make the voiceover script, I'll export it. It exports it in a certain way. And then for FIA, for example, like I'll export everything into one big document, and then I will rearrange everything so it's in a proper order. And then when we have a recording session, I will take everything we recorded, and let's say this is the first session. I'll take everything we recorded, cut it, and copy paste it into another document that I call FIA Session 1. Because I'd like to have the scripts and the session files match up. That way, if I'm looking for a file later, I can just search the documents, and if I find that line in, the document, like session number 4, I know that it's in the audio file session number 4, and it makes it a little easier to find stuff. Okay, so that is... It's night then. It's night then. It might be easier to think of it... Wait, what? How did I write?
It might be easier to think it's night then, which you're just experiencing as now.
Yeah, okay, that I fixed. Move to fixed. What's next? What's next? It shouldn't be capitalized. Wait, I already sent that to fixed. Come on. There we go. Vio, tell him I'll help him later. Huh?
Right. Understood. Tell him I'll help him later.
Oh, that's because I made a typo in there. Tell him I'll help him later. Some of you mentioned how like you appreciate when the text and the VO match exactly. I try to, I'm not entirely precious about it. It doesn't bother me so much, but if a tester calls me on it, I'm going to fix it. There's so many things to fix, and there's so many things I always think of as like higher priority that I don't often care too much. But if someone specifically tells me, hey, you should fix this, I'll fix it. I made him to slip on a billboard ball. Yep, that's a typo.
I made him slip on that billiard ball.
Context. Right. Difficulty parsing the sentence. I don't understand what's so... Alright, I'll fix that later. That's not true. This line has no VO because it's part of the next dialogue. Oops. Okay.
No, that's not true.
You know that's not true.
That's not true. I know that's how it feels.
Aha. Okay.
The world is judging you, but...
All right. I think those two should be separate. So I'm gonna fix that. Okay. I'm gonna fix that. First of all, I'm gonna X out of that. All right. Chloe, line... What was it? 371. Excuse me. Old Sky, speech. Chloe, what was it? 371? 371. Oh, whoops. Nope. Only first 4 characters of Chloe.
That's not true. I know that's how it feels. Like the world is judging you, but...
Ooh, there's a little... Yeah, there's a little room. There's a little ambient noise there. I'll just get rid of it.
But
There we go. Okay.
that's not true.
Okay, a little. Since I'm wearing sometimes when I'm wearing my headphones when I edit, I pick up on things I wouldn't otherwise. But usually no one else notices it.
That's not true.
Okay, that should be 370. So I'm gonna change that. 370. Okay. Save. Okay. And now I'm gonna get rid of the rest of that, and that should be 371.
I know that's how it feels. Like the world is judging you. But
Okay. Come on. That's a stupid thing. If I listen to the file in the speech center of AGS, it won't let me overwrite the file later. So then that's why I have to exit out of AGS in order to do it. It's just one of these like quirks that that just you got to work around. But there's so many files. It's just taking so long to do anything. Here we go. All right. So that's fixed. Theoretically. Okay. Don't do viola. For this line says don't do this. Okay. What does that mean? I think it speaks to how good a shape Chapter 2 is in if most of the reported bugs are copy edits. Yeah. Also, it's because I just recently added the voiceover for it. So, of course, that's going to be the majority of the bugs because I only just did that. I'm kind of taking each chapter as it comes. I'm doing the voiceover for each chapter like one by one. And because each chapter is really big. Crap. What was it? Simon, put that down. Put that down.
Don't do this.
Okay. She just says, don't do this. All right. No, wait. Now, don't do this is for the next one. Dang it. All right. I know what I did. Frig.
Simon, what are you doing? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay, I saved 2 files under the same name, which was a mistake. Now I gotta find that line. No, it wasn't don't do this. It was put that down. Put that down. Okay, not in this file. Was it in script 10? All right. Nope, not in script 10. Maybe 8. I think this chapter took 4 sessions. Here we go. 71, 61, 78. What did I save it under?
Simon, don't do this. Simon, what are you doing? Don't do this.
Okay. So I gotta look for that now. Okay. Okay. No, don't save. All right. So that's always a bit of a pain, but at least I know which file to look in. That's always the worst. When you have in the old days, I would do this so stupidly. Like I wouldn't know I didn't separate the script out by session, so I would never know which of like the 10 files that one line was in. I'm much better about this now. Let's see. Okay, Old Skies, voiceover, processed. Nope. Okay, not there. Edited via 8. Here we go. Oh, now it's got to download it from Dropbox. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's gonna. Actually, it's not gonna take long. 10 seconds. Let's see. 5 seconds. Here we go. All right. So it is not too far down. It's like about the 1/3 mark. So let's do it. Let's try here. Okay. So that's page 7. Top of page 7. In his current state. Okay, that's page 5, so I need to go a little farther along. All right. Let's go up another minute. There's the line right there. That wow. What are the chances of that happening? That wow. Okay. Let's see. That's the line right there. I went right to it. Okay. So. Okay. Process. Do my little processing macro for Fia. Oh, that's much louder than it. Okay, I'm going to turn that down. What's great, I have a macro just for Fia because, you know, she comes from the same microphone and there's so much of her, so I made a macro just to process her. Everyone else I got to fiddle with a little bit more, but for Fia, I don't have to. Let's see.
Simon, put that down, please.
Okay, that sounds good. Put a little macro on top of it. Okay. Now I need to save that as, let's see. Let's see. I need to give that, I think 6176? No. Okay, I need to find what's the highest? 62, 63, 6231. Okay. 6231. Bam. And fixed. Whew. And given 3 stars. Okay, that's a little complicated to get into during a stream. In the case of that darn pigeon, okay, pigeons are like. I created all these functions to handle pigeons, and I got it all wrong, and they caused no end of trouble. I will, like I keep saying, I will fix the pigeons, just not yet. We started on another saved game. Once Simon knocks Brian out at the gym, I just fixed that one, so I'm going to mark that as fixed. And someone just sent me a message. It's nothing. Political. David, we need your help to beat so-and-so in this district. It's like, yes, I'm aware. All right. Okay, that I'm aware of. The shading on his legs is darker for 1 frame. Is it? I don't... Okay. Seems to use almost the same voice actors in all your games. It feels the same here as in Latin America with the dub actors. Oops. I guess I do. The thing about voice acting is that, like, especially for major characters, is that there is an element of trust that comes into it. I've gotten to the point where I've worked with so many voice actors that in the last audition I held a year ago for Nighthawks, it was an open audition, and I got like 4,000 individual auditions. It was insane. The response was so huge. It was so overwhelming. I did go through them all. But what ended up happening, I ended up casting mostly people I knew anyway, probably because I knew I could trust them. Like, I knew what they could do. And I just decided, well, for the time being, I'm just going to, like, I've worked with hundreds of voice actors, and I'll audition from that pool. And for Old Skies, that's what I did. I just created a mailing list of all my regular actors that I've worked with, and I just said, hey, welcome to Team Nepotism. If you want to audition, please do. And there were a couple of roles that I needed to seek outside of that group, like specific voice prints, like elderly Asian woman. I'm still having trouble finding her. I've worked with plenty of like elderly style voices, but I specifically want an Asian woman because I want to get that right. I feel like that's important. Crap, what was I doing? Oh yeah, shading on Brian's legs. Let me look at that. Oh, that's loud. Okay, I'm turning that volume down. Times champion Jim. Okay, does the shading on his legs change? I don't notice it. Seems okay to me. If I talk to him, he seems okay. Oh, wait, I did see it. Okay, yeah, it's right. Okay. No, no, it was just shading. I think it looks okay. Maybe. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. It gets slightly darker for just a second. Aha, there we go. All right, I can fix that. I know exactly what causes that. Okay, 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 okay. I know exactly what causes that. I can fix that. I can fix it. I can fix him. Let's see. Brian. Boxing. Boxing stance. Okay. Crap. I just realized. Does that mean... let me see something. All right, let's let's bring that up. Okay. Aha. Yep, I see it. I see the problem. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, easily fixed. Easily fixed. Open up both in Photoshop. Wow, I never would have noticed that in a million years. Who reported that bug? That is from Ankatasia. Are you here, Ankatasia? You were here before. Thank you, Ankatasia, if you're still here. You were watching before. That's amazing. That's eagle eye. I never would have noticed that in 100 million years. Well done. Okay. All right. So that should be easy enough to fix. I'll just change his. I think it's the exact same. Pose. Let's double check. Can I just sneak this directly on top? Let's see. Yep. Okay. First of all, I need to erase everything down here. Let's see. There we go. Wow, I'm amazed. I'm flabbergasted. How did I not ever notice that? That's amazing. All right, let's see if that worked. I am crushing the bugs today. Thank you, Firehair. I'm on fire, as it were. The man in the background doing 100 push-ups. Sucks to see others living your dream. That was a recent addition. I forgot about that. Ben had just sent me that animation a couple of weeks ago. Let's see, where was it? Okay, so if I talk to him... Ah, no, he gets dark again. Oh, they're all... They're completely... Yeah. Question is... do I have to go in and change the shading on all of them? I'm going to have to ask Ben to do that. Yeah. I'm going to have to ask Ben to change the shading because I don't trust myself to do it. Unless is it all the same color? Let's see. Is it all the same color? Yes, it's all the same color. Do I dare do it on my own? I dare. I'm gonna make a copy of them all so I can let's see. I'm just gonna make a copy of that folder and paste it. There we go. So now I have that all saved just in case. Question is, which one should I keep? The lighter shading? I prefer the lighter shading, so I think I'll keep that. I think I'll keep the lighter shading because all there's a lot of punching animations here, and that will and there's but most of the time he's just sort of standing there. Although, you know what? No. Oh, come on. All right. This I'll pick the shading of him standing. But that's really dark, actually. And what about like when he gets knocked out and stuff? Is he still? Let's see. I don't know which one to use. Okay. Let's see. Transition to boxing stance. Okay, he looks a little dark there. So he goes down, and he's still dark. Okay. So he seems to be staying dark most of the time. What about here when he's lighter there? This meat's changing a lot. Oh boy. Excuse me. That's lighter. Lighter seems nicer. So, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna change all the shading to the lighter one. Hopefully, I don't mess it up. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's see. Color pick this. I think it's all the same color. All right, let's see here. If I... Nope. I don't want to do that. Okay, this is a pain. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna... Whoops, that's no good. I need to include the anti-aliasing. All right. Does that look right? Okay, if I revert it. All right. I'm not sure. I'm the one who should do this. Let's see. Sometimes basic art stuff I can handle. I don't want to make Ben do all of it because he's got so much on his plate. I try to take a little bit off of him. Let's see. Where is he? Come on, Brian. Here we go. Okay. What about this one? That's dark as well. All right, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. All right, just to make sure that I got it right, there's one, let's see, go into boxing stance. When he goes into the stance, transition to boxing stance, that is still dark. F me. Excuse me. Or, wait, when he starts... You know what? As long as it's all consistent, it should be fine. So I kept a copy of it all. I am just gonna, I'm just gonna do it. There we go. I already kept a copy of it all. So if I screw it up, I can just recopy it over. So save that. Boop, boop. Save that. Bam. Bam, bam. No! It's covering up the... Dang it. Okay, that's no good. I see what it's doing. It's covering up the line. No, it's actually okay. It's actually okay. All right, Dave, stop overthinking it. Just do it. Just do it. Stop overthinking it. It's the problem. Oh, that's a lovely pose. Story of my life, overthinking every goddamn thing. Okay. All right. Whoops. Okay, so that one's done. Transition to boxing stance. Stand from tired. Here we go. I'm just going to go through every folder one after the other. And I'm going to put on some music. Oh, thank you. Ooh, Techno Babylon. Whoops. Didn't I save that already? Well, I did now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. 1:10. Okay, I've got plenty of time. Whoops. It's no good. Maybe lower the tolerance to make 15. Or alias. You know what? I don't trust myself. I gotta get Ben to do this. I'm gonna mess this up. I'm just gonna replace everything. Let's see, what was it? I don't remember what I did. What was it? Stand from tired and transition to boxing stance. I think those are the only ones I did. Replace the files. Okay. I'm going to ask Ben to fix it because I don't trust myself. I notice as I'm filling the new shading in, it's erasing the outlines and it looks terrible. So you know what? This is not my wheelhouse. So I'm going to leave that. Return to control. Okay, that's a bug. Should have a different soundscape and going to the fish market at night. I could do that one later. Let's see what else we got here. I think my voice is starting to get shot. 2 hours is usually my limit for these things. But amazing, like 40 average of 40 people throughout this entire thing, which is very unusual for these. Usually it's like around 20 to 30. So I'm actually quite happy. But I think I'm going to stop here because I'm starting to fade, and a lot of the bugs that I need to fix are a little bit more involved than I need to focus a little bit more. So it's over. No, sorry, Trey. I'll try to do this another day. I do have one more voiceover file that I recorded and have not imported. So I'm probably going to make that into a stream. It's a short one. Yeah, and that's it. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll see y'all next time.